Good evening, I'm Alicia Richards.
I'm Valerie Pritchett. Thank you for joining us. The latest data from state police shows a decline in background checks for firearms.
But that's not the only new firearms stat that caught our eye. Daniel Hamburg joins us tonight. Daniel.
Well, Alicia and Valerie, the number of denials is down too, but the number of denials referred to law enforcement is up, usually meaning someone lied to try to buy a gun. According to Pennsylvania State Police, in the second quarter of 2022, there were 295,000 background checks run. That's 39,000 less than last year, but denials referred to law enforcement were up about 23%.
The people that are generally referred to law enforcement willfully lied on the background check. They willfully said, I've never been arrested. Well, you were. I never served time in jail. Well, you did. I've never been arrested for domestic violence. Well, you were.
Stout's gun shop manager Kirk Green says police are cracking down.
These laws have always been on the books, but as of recent times, they're being much more closely enforced, much more strongly enforced, and ultimately that is leading to an uptick in them being referred to law enforcement.
Regular denials can be simple mistakes from people not filling out the forms correctly.
The wording on the forms is not that straightforward. It can be confusing, and because of that, people get denied inadvertently. Those are the denials that you're going to see not being referred to law enforcement.
Green says they see less than a dozen denials a year, and their sales are actually up this summer.
I definitely see an uptick in people buying modern sporting rifles. I definitely see an uptick in people buying personal defensive weapons, handguns, shotguns. Really, everything is up. I have not seen an uptick in hunting equipment.
That's because people are afraid politicians will restrict the sale of them after the mass shooting in Uvalde, Texas in May.
It isn't the actual act or the violent act per se that makes you go out and want to buy a gun. It's that a politician goes on television and says they want to take guns away. That's what drives the sale.
Green says the sale of ammo is also up, not quite at levels we saw during the pandemic, but prices have remained at the higher costs set during the peak of COVID. In the studio, Daniel Hamburg, ABC 27 News.
All right, Daniel, thanks so much.